This video we are covering expected value. Expected value of a probability distribution is essentially the mean. In statistics, we approach samples and populations a bit differently, but today it won't really matter. Just keep in mind that X with the dash on top means mean of a sample, and this U looking symbol here means mean of a population. As the sample size increases, the mean becomes more and more accurate. Lastly, EX means expected value. The formula to find the expected mean is the sum of the score multiplied by its probability. It's exactly like the usual way to find the mean, but we don't need to divide it by the total frequency because we have already done that when we found the probability. So this is how you'd find the mean. Last step is to divide it by 20, which is the total frequency. This is how we're going to do it because we're not going to have the frequency column, we're just going to have the probabilities listed. And when we're trying to find the probabilities, we have already divided it by the total frequency. For example 3, we are multiplying the score with the probability and finding its sum. And for question D, we find the probabilities of substituting the scores into the function, and then we find the expected mean. In example 4, to find K, we know that the total sum of the probabilities equal 1. So K equals 1 over 10. Then we find the mean of the probability distribution. Same with question B. Example 5, it is easy to draw a tree diagram or a table before working out the expected value. So this is my tree diagram, I just haven't drawn the branches. And then that's the probabilities. Score, probability, you multiply them together, you add them up, and expected value is 1. Last example for this video, we are using simultaneous equations using the equation for expected value and the expected. In example 6, we are using simultaneous equations. We are using the equation for the expected value and the sum of the probabilities. So that is the equation for the sum of the probabilities, which must equal 1. This is for the expected value and putting them together. Don't forget, you need two values.